what do you think of the current state of the Chicago Bears? What do you think of the way things are working after making the playoffs last year?
Well, I hope they can hang on to some of their. I hope they can hang on to Callahan and Amos. And,
right.
He was a 5th-round pick. He's a great cornerback, and they're hard to find. But I think they're in a catbird seat. The North Division is going to be tough.
Mm-hmm.
How does Green Bay do it? I mean, it's like half of their team goes down, and they're still going to always be the Green Bay Packers.
They got Aaron Rodgers up there too.
Yeah. But I think Nagy's a good coach. I think they need a running back to slam up the middle and give Trubisky a little.
Mm-hmm.
They got a good Cohen.
He's really good too, right?
Yeah. They need to figure out how to use him a little more.
They actually, they made the playoffs this year and got the kicker hitting 2 pieces of the upright.
2 games were lost because of that. They would have been playing L.A. at home,
right,
for the NFC Championship. I
know, and I don't know. Again, you're on promotional tour. You got a lot of stuff going on. I don't know if you're aware that the Bears did sign a new kicker this week.
Named Blewett. I was texting with my brother and my buddy last night, and it was just like drafts. Bears draft 1st-round quarterback. Otto throw better.
Well, actually, hold on. This is great. Should we bring up our team? I don't know if we've got. We actually did this endeavor on our show yesterday. Like, what could possibly be the worst names that you can come up with, hypothetically, for the position that they play?
This went on all night.
Okay, so we came up with the offensive lineman is hold it. You don't want that. You don't want the receiver named drop it.
Yeah.
You don't need the defensive lineman named trip it. The punter's named Shanks.
Yeah.
Can't have Shanks.
Kent Catchwell
yes.
for a wide receiver.
Right. Oh, here it is right here. The defensive back lit up. You don't want to see lit up in your lineup, right? The quarterback Pickett. That's simple. And then somebody told me that when Blewett was on Pittsburgh, the quarterback's name was, in fact, Pickett.
No way.
Yes. This is what somebody was tweeting at me. And then our favorite one was Coach Choke It.
For a goalie, we had one was M.T. Crease.
Oh yeah, Kenny Pickett.
Kenny Pickett
was the quarterback,
right?
For Pitt.
Pickett was the quarterback, and Blewett was the. How'd they beat Clemson that year?
I don't know.
Pickett and Blewett together.
That's awesome.
And then, of course, me being a Knick fan, the owner's name is Dolan because he's the worst owner in sports.
Oh man,
can't stand him. I know
he's got just problems. I don't know. He's like got a black cloud. He walks into the garden, and it's just like this. What's he going to do?
Well, I mean, look, Kevin Dunn here, Veep, returning to HBO at the end of the month here on the Rich Eisen Show. You know what Charles Oakley means to a team. He was on the Bulls before he came to the Knicks. So when Dolan essentially watched him get dragged out of Madison Square Garden a couple of years ago and let him rot in jail overnight, I'm a diehard Knick fan.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
But being a diehard Knick fan, I do remember all those years Michael Jordan would rip my heart out and show it to me pumping. I mean, what was it like being on the wonderful end of that fan relationship, being with a Jordan
I grew
fan?
Up, the Bulls were so bad. They used to play in the amphitheater, which was literally still, it was the stockyards. And it was the floor was laid out, and there were just huge black curtains, and it smelled like cow crap because it was, and that's where they played. A pass would go out of bounds, it would just disappear into the darkness.
The famed stockyards from the Sinatra Chicago song that he mentions in the lyrics?
The Chicago Amphitheater. Just a horrible place. And, I mean, just years and years of just really terrible basketball. Erwin Mueller and just some bad players.
Right.
It was just like, being in a dream.
And then Jordan comes along.
Yeah, he just came in and, we were talking earlier about
LeBron passing about,
who's just a phenomenal and one of the best ever. But one thing that Michael Jordan did, that whatever players came along with the Bulls, he made them better players. I mean, he just demanded,
right,
and he would give them the ball to win a game.
I remember
he would pass the ball off. He would. he made them play so much better than they were.
Well,
and
it plays into having my heart ripped out and shown to be pumping in Madison Square Garden. I will never forget when Jordan scored 55 and combined with Bill Wennington to score 57 on that night because he passed off to Wennington to win the game.
Yeah.
To beat the Knicks, and the night that he had, I mean, I will never forget that, or the nights that he combined with Luke Longley for 57 points and he had 55, I mean, that's
pretty stunning.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.